Hello Aquarius, it's Yvonne here with your weekly reading. Let's see what's going on for you in the next week. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, yes, blah, 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 blah. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you on board. But please remember the readings are only general. If it does resonate with you, then make sure you give it a thumbs up. But if it doesn't resonate with you, make sure you check out other aspects of your natal chart. Okay, I'm going to use the Romantic Tarot for your reading. I decided after the last one to have a bit of a change, and this was what came to mind. It's a beautiful little deck. It's very light and very easy to shuffle. It's beautiful. All right, let's see what's going on for you. Okay. All right, so we have here the King of Swords coming forth. Now the King of Swords can represent, well, this can be your energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. So you could be dealing with another air sign. But moreover, the King of Swords is someone who is very, very articulate, very outspoken, sometimes a bit brash. This can be a person who can be very direct. It can also be someone who could be a little cold, a little bit more logical, a little bit more stuck in their own head. Let me just go a little bit further. Sometimes he can represent, that's what I was thinking, he can represent a lawyer, he can represent a teacher, he can represent someone who works in an industry where communication is really important. That sort of energy here. All right, so we have the World card coming through here. So there's some sort of cycle that needs to be closed out here. Let me just keep going. Four of Pentacles. That's the card of Capricorn, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn. And we have here the Five of Pentacles. There's some sort of energy. I keep changing decks and the energy is coming through on every deck. So I've got to say to you, the energy came through in the What's Cracking reading. It's come through in every reading I've done so far, even though I've used different decks and they're the same cards coming through. There's some sort of cycle here that needs to be closed out, and it's to do with hanging on to energy. It's to do with hanging on to energy that no longer serves you. That could be old ways of thinking, old ways of doing things, but something needs to be let go of here. Something is holding you back here from having some sort of, because the Eight of Cups is here. Eight of Cups, followed by the Four of Cups, which is dissatisfaction, boredom, and then the Three of Cups. It's got something to do with your love life here. Seven of Pentacles, something you've been manifesting. Eight of Swords, something that you're in your head about. And then we have the Chariot card. There's forward movement on something here. Okay, so I'll tell you the energy I'm feeling here. There is something that you've been hanging on to. It could be a person, but it feels more like an energy. An energy of not self-believing, not having trust or faith in yourself, understanding how powerful you truly are. There's some sort of victory, some sort of forward movement coming here, which is going to allow you to close down a cycle and walk away from things that no longer serve you in order to find what your heart truly wants or what is right for you. But right for you because it's aligned with who you are. It's not aligned with the person that you think you are. This is where the change is coming in. So if you think you're a certain type of person, you could be attracting people to you who are reflecting back the energy of the things you think you are. But actually, somebody is coming in here to reflect back to you who you truly are. And this is the energy that I've been feeling all day. So somehow or another, something's sort of tipping in the universe. It's very karmic, it's very Wheel of Fortune, it's very energy of past ancestral patterns being put right. Something here is changing for you, Aquarius, in a very big way. And if it's love that you're after, you could be about to be offered a love offer that far surpasses anything you've ever experienced before. It's very powerful energy. All right, let's have a look at what's going on. Okay, so I have the 10 of Cups coming straight out. I can finish the reading there if you like. So you have all your ducks in a row here. This is absolute happiness and joy. It's about being, you know, in the right place, being loved the way you want to be loved, happy families, you know, being comfortably well off. What can you say? It's like the little sun card. All right, let's see what's happening here. Beautiful, beautiful energies. All right, and we have here the Hermit card. There's some sort of light being shone on you here, big time. 3 of Pentacles certainly is, because you're really adjusting your own focus. Oh, I like that. Adjusting your own focus. There comes the Tower card. And I'm going to pull one more card because I think you've got the Empress here as well. Okay, it doesn't matter. I've used all different decks. I'm still getting the same cards through. The energy in the universe at the moment is around us trusting who we truly are, but somebody being able to reflect back to ourselves what we need reflected. The Tower is coming out now. So there's a lot of Tower energy about. And even though the Tower didn't come up in one of the readings I had before, it was still strong Tower energy. This is about breaking down your old beliefs to allow new things to come through. This is about you seeing who you truly are, looking inside yourself and seeing yourself for who you are. And you are the Empress. Whether you're male or female, this Empress represents the divine feminine energy. The divine female energy shows you how to love. It shows you your intuition. It helps you with your creativity. This Empress is ready to birth something new here. She's pregnant with something that she wants to deliver to the world. And it's like somebody is showing this to you, showing you your inner Empress. Whoever this person is shining a light on you here, look. Now, I do think that it's to do with you, seeing who you are, but I think someone else is instrumental in doing this. Now, it doesn't have to always be romantic love. It could be somebody that you just love and respect, who's showing you something about yourself you've never seen before, but it's changing you. All right, so we have the 7 of Cups coming through. It's helping you to see through an illusion. Again, with the illusion. The Moon. The illusion and the Moon. Okay. It's bringing emotions to the surface that have never been felt before. It's guiding you towards your destiny here. But it's breaking through some sort of illusion here of who you thought you were meant to be. And breaking down with this Tower here. You're going to see your true power by being able to remove the ego energy. Now, sometimes I hear people talk about ego and karma like they know they're not a good thing. And I think, well, both the ego and karma are both very, very valuable. Ego's just got out of hand with human beings. It really has. And the ego that's got out of hands makes people very narcissistic and very one-minded. You know, it's about my rights. No longer community-minded. No longer understanding they're part of a collective. Karma is there to show us how to do the right thing ourselves, how to you know, understand our own personal pathway. And it's not about destroying other people on the way. And that's what the ego, when it's out of balance, does. It destroys others. So there's this beautiful feeling here that the universe is showing you beyond this 3D, this ego energy that doesn't serve you. The ego energy does serve you, and it's okay to have ego energy. We all need some ego energy. Unhealthy ego is what we don't need. And it's sort of showing me here that anything that doesn't serve you here is being stripped back so you can experience yourself in the world as you were meant to be. There's emotions here coming to the surface that you have not experienced before. Very, very deep, dark emotions. That's why it has this ancestral feel. All right, so we have the 10 of Wands here. So you're definitely closing out some sort of cycle here. High Priestess coming through. Wow, really beautiful energy coming through here. All right, and we have here the Knight of Wands. This is who's bringing this energy through for you. You've got someone coming in very, very quickly here. Now, the Knight of Wands doesn't always have the best reputation because it's the energy of somebody moving in very quickly and moving away. I feel like somebody here is coming in to express a truth, maybe an apology, that's going to help you close out a cycle here because you're putting the wands down here. There's some beliefs or some ideas that you've been hanging on to that no longer serve you here. And they've really held you back with this 5 of Pentacles from having what you've desired. You're able to walk away now from things that no longer serve you here, okay? So it's if you're dissatisfied with something, you're starting to understand how to accept and move on. There is some sort of celebration coming forward here, a manifestation of some sort of dream or some sort of energy of getting what you want when you didn't expect to get it. Something that's going to help you break down old ideas, old ways of thinking, old ways of looking at your world. They're all going. They no longer serve you. You're growing into the inner Empress and moving into the 5D, or moving into the energy of really seeing your world for what it truly is. Major arcanas everywhere in this reading again. Somebody's coming in here to offer you an answer, to offer you some insight. For some of you, this is through love. For others of you, it may be somebody else coming in to show you. 7 of Pentacles again. I feel like it's something you've manifested. It's love. I can't really sort of go any further than that. I think you've manifested some sort of love here, and you're being shown that you're able to manifest. And somehow or another, it's allowing you to understand here that you have this power that you didn't know you had. It's just an incredible energy coming through in the readings today. It's astounding. Oh, sounds like the Rocky Horror Show. All right, we're going to read a Starseed Oracle. Rebecca Campbell's deck here. Of course, it's my new favourite deck. You know that, between this and all the other ones I've got. But it is a very beautiful deck. Has beautiful colours, look. Okay. Wow. Breath of the Cosmos. Cosmos? My will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. How beautiful is that? Breath of the Cosmos. Okay, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. When we rely only on our own will, we're micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. We're not trusting the mysterious breath of life. We're rejecting the great cosmic intelligence and relying instead on our own personal strength. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. We spend our time forcing, pushing, and living from a space of trying to. Everyone around us can feel it, and the universe too. You're being called to stop micromanaging the universe and trust the breath of life. See, this is the energy that's coming through. So maybe somehow or another, you've been taught that you have to manage things, that you have to control things. And you're letting go of control here. To surrender to the greater will that God has for you, to move from my will to thy will. When you surrender to the greater gift of life, you begin dancing with the rest of life. When you bow to the great mystery and say, please use me, please show me the way, Little by little, you find yourself living your most fulfilling, authentic life. When you surrender your personal will, when you relinquish control and release the way you think things should be and surrender to the greater will, you find yourself being led. You begin breathing the breath of life. Something here is showing you this. Somebody's coming in to show you through this little glimpse of who you truly are. Something's being proven to you here. The universe is going to show you something here so you can start believing in yourself. I'll leave you with that. Thanks, Aquarius.